It's the end of the day. It's a Monday, and it was a pretty light day as far as teaching yoga classes and stuff. But I actually even had a chance to come home, change out of my yoga clothes, and then do some things around the house. I even took Phoebe out for a walk, and then finished up some knitting and crocheting projects that I felt like I wanted to share an end of the day flow. At the end of the day, I like to go upside down a little bit, just bringing um, circulation to my brain helps with all the stuff that happened during the day, and it just lets me feel grounded, pressing my head into the mat. So you can join me if you like, or if you would prefer to just keep your feet on the ground but still put your head on the mat, totally an option for you too. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to begin our flow lying down on our backs. Take your feet out wide, let your knees fall into the center line. Breathe in and out through the nose. Have my little buddy here, Phoebe, just joining me for a little bit of flow. She'll probably walk in and out of the frame, but she typically likes to join me during Shavasana too. So just inhale and exhale through the nose. Allow your breath to be slow and steady, letting the pace of breath signal to the mind that the day is coming to an end and that things are starting to slow down. Start to rock your knees side to side, feeling how the movement lands in your hips and in your knees. And now center your knees, heel toe your feet in. Place your hands down by your side, palms facing down. Inhale, hands reach up, hips lift. Exhale, hips lower, hands lower. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. And then 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Slide your hands underneath your knees. Let's rock forward and backwards. 3, 2, and roll right up into tabletop pose, rolling over your shins. Shoulders are over the wrists and hips are over the knees. I love doing yoga out here at the end of the day when the sun is low. Pull your hips back, stretch yourself out into child's pose. There's something calming and soothing about the evening breeze as the sun is coming down. Yeah, even in Florida, it just, in the shade of the trees, the breeze feels so calming and soothing. 2 more breaths in your child's pose. And then inhale, lift up, tabletop pose, tuck your toes under, and then lift your tailbone up for downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, alternate your knees, bending right and left. I like to sway my hips side to side a little bit, drawing figure fours, feeling the stretch even into the side body, and then even pressing into the armpits. And then find stillness right here in your downward facing dog. There'll be a lot of slow holds here. Line your ears up with your biceps. Pull your belly button in and slide it up to your lungs. Look through your calf muscles. First inversion. Very grounding. And then exhale, slowly lower back down onto your knees into tabletop pose. We'll do some three-legged cat-cows in this tabletop. So inhale, kick your heel back, lift it higher than your hips and pull your chin up. Feel the stretch in the front body. And then exhale, round it out, contract your belly, tap your nose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then find neutral spine and tabletop so we can do the other side. Stretch your left leg back, lift your heel higher than your hip, squeeze your shoulder blades, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale, cat. And then one more time, inhale and exhale. Neutral spine. Take your right foot, step it on the outside of your right hand. Send your hips forward. Breathe into this lizard pose. And now twist over to the right shoulder. Bend your left knee and then go ahead and pull your heel to your hip. Breathe into the quad stretch of this lizard twist. Good. Exhale. Pull your hips to center. Tuck your left toes under. Lift your left heel and lift your left knee. Rock forward and backwards, feeling the stretch and movement in the soles of your left foot. Good. Now kick your right foot back, stretch it up into three-legged dog. And then let's bring in a back bend, heel to hip, rotate your hips all the way around. Wild thing. Push your hips up and stretch your hand, reach it up, and then look back. Exhale, bring your right hand back down. Let's find plank pose. You can hold plank or vinyasa with me. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tabletop. Good. Let's find our downward facing dog. Lift your left foot up. Deep inhale, exhale, step your left foot outside of your hand, lower your right knee to the floor. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Let's twist. And then on the next exhale, flex your right knee, reach back for your right foot, breathe into the quad stretch of this lizard twist, soften into the right hip as you look over your left shoulder. Exhale, bring everything back to center. Lift your right knee off the mat, pulse forward and backward, stretching out your feet. I'm even stretching out my hands a little bit. Good, now kick your right foot back, stretch it up into three-legged dog. And then let's bring in a back bend, heel to hip, rotate your hips all the way around. Wild thing, push your hips up and stretch your hand, reach it up, and then look back. Exhale, bring your right hand back down. Let's find plank pose. You can hold plank or vinyasa with me. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tabletop. Back into child's pose. All right, from child's pose, let's go ahead. Keep your elbows onto the ground and then interlace your hands, creating space for your head right inside of your hands. Keep your elbows pulled in and rest your head right into the curve of your hands. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips up. Walk your hips over your shoulders. You can stay right here. It's very soothing here. Or you can pull the left knee in and then maybe pull the right knee in. Keep pushing into your elbows so you're not putting pressure on your neck. Then breathe in and out. Allow the effects and the benefits of going upside down just settle into the body. I'm going to stretch out my legs a little bit, extending one leg in one direction and the other leg. Go ahead and sweep your feet out, getting some hip work done. Sweeping so that now the right foot is behind and the left foot is forward. And then pull everything back in. Find the egg. And then place your feet back down. Hold. Lower your knees down to the floor. And then slip your hips back to your heels. Child's pose. Sometimes going upside down at the end of the day helps flip your perspective so that you can kind of like look at things from a different angle. Always nice to look at things with a beginner's mind rather than entering into situations thinking, oh, I've seen this before. Rather come in with curiosity of, wonder what's going on. And what's going to happen from this? Inhale, lift yourself up. Tabletop. And then from tabletop, let's thread the needle. Stretch your right hand, reach it up. And then exhale, thread your fingers all the way through, resting your right shoulder and temple to the floor. We're going to do a balancing pose without really leaving the floor. Let's stretch your left hand forward and stretch your left foot back. Suck your belly in to support your whole body. And now point your left toes. Use your left glutes to lift. Hold here. And then breathe. Try to create a diagonal line with your left hand all the way to your left foot. Reverse out, bringing your left knee back in, and then sliding your left hand down. Inhale, unthread the needle, and then exhale, right hand down. Let's do the other side. Inhale, the left hand reaches up, and then exhale, thread it all the way through. Stretch your right hand to the top of your mat, and then stretch your right foot to the back. Engage your core, point your right toes, now squeeze your right glute, and then lift to balance. Good. Exhale. Pull the leg back in and slide the right hand under your shoulder. Unthread the needle. Take your left hand, reach it up, and then exhale back to tabletop pose. All right, let's come into an easy seat, Sukhasana. I'll go ahead and face you. We'll finish with some alternate nostril breathing, just inviting balance to the right side and left side. And it's also very soothing to the nervous system when you alternate breathing one side and then the other. So I'm going to mirror you. This is my left hand, but it'll be your right hand if you're looking at me. So we'll start with taking your thumb and placing it onto your right nostril. If one side of your nostril, one side of your nose is stuffed, just visualize, because even visualizing gives you the benefits of the alternate nostril breathing. So inhale, left nostril. Exhale, left nostril. Inhale, left nostril. Exhale, left. One more time. Inhale, left. Exhale, left. Good. Now take your ring finger and place your ring finger onto your right nostril or into your left nostril. Inhale, right nostril. Exhale, right nostril. Inhale, right nostril. Exhale, right. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, right. Switch, place right thumb on the nostril. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Switch, exhale, right. Inhale, switch, exhale. Inhale, switch, exhale. Inhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Keep going in that pattern, switching only after the inhale, letting your pace of your breath be your rhythm that feels comfortable to you. Remember, switch only after the inhale. Keep on going. Visualizing fully and completely breathing one side and then the other. The next time you exhale out of the left nostril, complete that exhale. And then rest your hand down onto your leg and pause for a moment. Allow the effects of alternate nostril breathing to absorb into your body and into the state of your mind. If your eyes are closed, gently open your eyes and then let's go down into Shavasana. All right, now that we're in Shavasana, allow yourself to be still. If time permits, please pause this video and set your timer for 3 minutes and let yourself do absolutely nothing, because now you have nothing left to do. The day is coming to an end, so let your mind have the satisfaction of completing a whole day. Good. On the next inhale, stretch and reach your hands to the top of your mat. Stretch and reach your toes to the bottom. Breathe length into the whole body. Exhale, soften the whole body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists and your ankles. Pull your elbows in. Slide your heels in. Rock your knees side to side. And then roll to one side to come up to seated, or simply roll up your spine to a seated pose. Roll your shoulders back and down. Bring your palms together, thumbs to your brows. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. May your mind be filled with peace. Thumbs to your lips. Inhale. Exhale. May your speech be filled with peace. Thumbs to your heart. Deep inhale. Let it go. May your heart be filled with peace. I invite you to join me in the sound of Om, sealing this time we've shared together, or please feel free to rest in the vibration of my voice. Inhale for the Om. Om. Inhale and exhale. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Om Shanti, peace. Thank you very much. Welcome to the rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you for sharing and finishing this day with me.